All right, we are here with University of Delaware and St. Mark's product Billy Sullivan signed this week with the hometown Philadelphia Phillies. Billy, thanks for sitting down with us.
Thank you
And
for having me.
no problem. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and
Yes, definitely.
nobody's more excited than you. What was it like yesterday to finally reach an agreement with the Phillies?
Oh, it was awesome. Obviously, it was a stressful couple of days, so be able to finally sign with them took a lot of weight off my shoulders. Feels good. Long time fan of the Phillies. Growing up my favorite team, so it was a dream come true to be able to sign with my favorite team. So it's a great feeling.
Now, we were talking before. You don't know exactly what your next step is,
Yep.
but after you get all the T's crossed and the I's dotted,
Yep.
but the Phillies will, I guess, give you your marching orders, and
Yes.
then you
Yes.
go somewhere.
Yep. So I was on the phone with a couple of the guys on the Phillies front office yesterday, and they're hoping that maybe sometime in August they'll get an instructs league going on where they have inter squad games and practices and stuff like that. I know I gotta go down Clearwater and get a physical and stuff like that. So just trying to figure out when that's gonna be.
So we've known about you for a long time around here. Which of people that are Phillies fans who might be watching this interview and don't know who Billy Sullivan is? I don't know how that's possible, but what should they know about you?
I'm a hard worker. I want to win. I grew up a Phillies fan, so I know how the Philly fans are. So I just the Phillies got a hard worker, competitor, and the biggest thing is that I want to do is win. So they got a Philly fan coming to play for them. So I'm excited. So I'm excited for that.
Obviously, I'm more familiar with you with your time at St. Mark's. You
Yep.
had some really good teams, and state champion in 2016. Just talk about the importance, the role that St. Mark's played, and as a baseball player and as a young man.
No, St. Mark's played a huge role in my career, my development. Coach Smith runs a great program over there. St. Mark's is known for the baseball, so Smitty had a great program run over there. Helped me develop into who I am today. The school, the teachers, everyone there is just they're awesome. It's a great atmosphere over there at St. Mark's, and they've done a lot for me to help me grow and become the man I am today.
And obviously, not just a baseball player there. We were a multi-sport athlete, quarterback, and
Yes.
a forward on the basketball team.
Yep.
So, the baseball's number one for you.
Well, actually, growing up, my favorite, still to this day, basketball is my favorite sport. But luckily, I was better at baseball, and that's kind of thing worked out so far for me.
Then you went on, of course, to the University of Delaware. Really kind of burst onto the scene there, and talk about playing for Coach Sherman down at Delaware and the experience you got in the CAA.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I got one full season at Delaware, but that full season I had was one of the best seasons I've had, the best times I've ever had. Coach Sherman, kind of like Smitty, he has done a lot for me, helped me develop. He runs a great program over there. Coach Sherman has a lot of success, so be able to learn from him was a pleasure. Unfortunately, I only got one full season with him, but that one full season I learned a lot from him.
We talked earlier privately about your Tommy John,
Yep.
But wing looks good. Everything's looks like it's ready to go.
Yeah, the arm's feeling good. I'm feeling stronger, better than ever. I'm throwing these bullpens. I've been posting on my Twitter. Back up to 96. The arm's feeling live, and now I'm feeling real good. I'm just ready to get back on the mound and start competing again.
So apparently the Phillies are not the only ones interested in signing you. I knew that was your kind of your dream. Did you have some serious talks with other teams?
Yeah, actually, it came down to the Dodgers and the Phillies. It was very, very close. But at the end of the day, I thought the best fit for me, where I felt most comfortable at was, being a Philly. So that's why I kind of chose them.
So obviously you have mom and dad are here, and I know you have a sister, right? And,
Yes, correct. Yep.
And what's it been like with your family the last 24 hours or so?
We've had so yesterday I signed, and now a really supportive family. Everyone came over. We had a little party, I guess you say. My parents have been real supportive. My sister has been real supportive. At the end of the day, that let me make my own decision. But whatever decision I made, they backed me up 100%. So they've shown a lot of support for me, and I'm very grateful for that.
So what's your cell phone look like the last 24 hours?
It's been blowing up a little bit. I've been on my phone quite a bit. Instagram was blowing up, Twitter was blowing up. So I've been on my phone nonstop the past 24 hours.
You hear from former teammates, Legion, St. Mark's, DUD,
Yeah.
youth ball, little league, wherever.
Yes, all the guys at Delaware congratulated me. High school, all my buddies congratulated me. So like I said, I got lucky guys, growing up with, surrounded with, they all support me. So they all text me yesterday showing their support, which I'm very thankful for.
So I know you're waiting to hear about when and where you're going to go.
Yep.
What do you do between now and whenever you get the word?
Yeah, I'm just going to continue to still work out. I work out at Titus Sports Academy, so I'm going to continue to go there, work out, continue to try to get bigger, better, and stronger. I'm going to continue to throw every day, throw bullpens, and hopefully, I'll talk to the Phillies, and hopefully I get to play in this league that Trip Keiser has started. So I'm going to talk to the Phillies, and hopefully I can get some innings in that league.
So when Nick Halliday calls you for tickets, what's the answer going to be?
I don't know.
I'll give him some. He might get I'll give him some tickets.
No, I don't get tickets.
What about the rest of the 302 crew?
I got them all. I'll hook them up.
No, we don't get tickets.
we don't get. Well, the boss just said we don't get tickets. So, so you've obviously wanted to do this for a long time. I haven't talked to you over the last few years. This has been a long-term goal, and
Yep.
and not too many people get to reach that. How old are you? 21.
21. Yes, correct.
It's got to feel great for you to. Has it been like a kind of a dream, or you sure it's real?
Yes, I woke up this morning. I was like, am I really a Philly double Philly? And then it's starting to set in that I'm actually, finally a professional athlete. Something I've worked hard for my whole life ever since I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Just something I've always worked hard for. A lot of hard work went into the game. So just the dream come true. But I still got a long way to go. And continue to put in hard work. At the end of the day, the goal is to make the big leagues. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there.
Awesome. So I guess people still see you around Wilmington and around Delaware for at least for a little while, and don't be afraid to come up and say hi. Right?
Yes, definitely. Come up and say hi to me.
Very approachable young man. Billy Sullivan, congratulations. Thanks for joining us for the dialogue again for 302 Sports. And we'll be following you wherever you go, and maybe come on to 302 Sports Weekly when you get back to town.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.